Okay, guys, so you've got to see this. They have a lot of the stuff for like right over here. Um, and of course they have a Jason Voorhees bobblehead over here. That's pretty cool. Really creepy. Really nice detail and quality from the movie. You can see that Jason Voorhees, right here is holding a bloody machete, and and uh, he's holding a bloody machete from the movie that he uses to kill people with, like a sword. Very nice. Um, right here, on the top of here, we have a really nice picture of Jason Voorhees holding his machete once again. He looks like he's from Freddy vs. Jason. The look of him really looks like that. Another picture shows Jason right here, and he's holding the machete right here, and it's covered in blood. He's from Freddy vs. Jason, so he looks exactly the same like he did in the movie. Really nice. And then you have a really nice picture right here of Jason Voorhees holding his machete, which is not covered in blood anymore, and that's very cool. Jason Voorhees, Wacky Wobbler Bobblehead. Another picture right here. That's really cool. So they also do have the bobblehead of Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now you may all remember the movies about Nightmare on Elm Street. Here's Freddy Krueger. Here's Freddy Krueger as Freddy Krueger as seen in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Wacky Wobbler bobblehead. I didn't know they had these here at all. Freddy Krueger. Really nice right here. Picture of Freddy Krueger over here. You can see that he looks really angry. Right here, there's a picture of his claws or his glove, and it says "Don't fall asleep." Really nice. Right here it says "Don't fall asleep." Like right here it says "Don't fall asleep." Very nice, you know. Then another picture of Freddy Krueger right there. Really nice detail and quality from the movie. He's wearing his fedora head. Really nice. Just have to put him back. Then, of course, they are now selling the Funko ones from right here. That's really nice. They're selling the Funko ones with Jason Voorhees right here and Freddy Krueger. Both of them are seen in the Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street movies. These are the Wacky Wobbler bobbleheads. They are made by Funko, and they're very detailed as well. They're movie accurate to both of the movies. They are movie accurate, so the detail to both of they're movie accurate. So so they're movie accurate. So both of the details are from the movie, and they're movie accurate as well. A lot of the Friday the 13th and Nightmare, a lot of the Friday the 13th collectors, and also Nightmare. A lot of the Friday the 13th collectors and also Nightmare on Elm Street collectors will really like these bobbleheads if they collect them. You know, if they pick them up for their Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees collection. Very nice. They have Michael Myers over here. From the original classic Halloween movie. Now we know that this isn't the remake. We know that this isn't the remake that had like the remake was really scary, and it didn't have Michael Myers' mask like this. His mask was torn up and it had scratches on it and everything. And it was kind of very creepy, but this mask looks really original and looks really nice as well. You know. Really nice picture of Michael Myers over here. Really nice picture. And that's him looking at you. Really nice. Freddy Krueger right here. Really nice picture as well. From A Nightmare on Elm Street. Really cool. Made by Funko. Then Jason Voorhees from, of course, Friday the 13th movies. Really nice. The same look that the same look that he had in the Friday the 13th Freddy vs. Jason movie. Really nice. But although it's not really a Friday the 13th movie, it's still pretty cool because you can see Jason Voorhees' machete over here is really bloody. Because he was killing and stabbing people, and you know, he was kind of tearing their heads off. And Michael Myers did the same thing in the movies. Because you know, when he kind of returned, Michael Myers, he didn't have this mask on. In the remake, his mask was a little bit different because it looked like that. So like you, like you, like you look like a little bit of that. So that's pretty cool. And then we have right here the same thing over here. Then we have Disney. Right here we have Sally from Disney. That's really nice. Then we have Jack Skellington over here. He's a skeleton, so you can see him over here. Other you can collect in the line are Lotso the Hugging Bear from Toy Story 3. Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. then you can collect Jessie from Toy Story 2. Jessie from Toy Story 2. Here, Gina, look. They have Boo, the little girl from Monsters, Inc. Then you can collect Boo from Monsters Incorporated or something like that. Then you can collect Bella and the Beast, from that, and also you can collect and also you can collect Mickey Mouse and also you can collect Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse as well. So, really nice. They're really nice. These bobbleheads are very detailed, and any Nightmare on Elm Street movie fan will really enjoy these bobbleheads. They're just brand new. They have them right now, so they are very detailed. Like, he looks really scary. Freddy Krueger, as he did in the Freddy vs. Jason movie as well. Same thing. Like, you can see that both of these bobbleheads are actually pretty cool, and they're really terrifying if you look at them a lot. Really nice. Like Jason is like closing his left eye, really nice. That's how he did it in the movie. Then Freddy Krueger, the way he's supposed to be very angry and very dangerous looking, with the blood right here, like with the blood stains on like the wood, really nice. And it's really nice because he's from the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Let me tell you a little bit about the information if you haven't seen both of these movies. In Freddy vs. or not really, Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees was a little boy. Some campers went to Camp Crystal Lake and drowned Jason, which was I don't know like how many times they did it, but I mean, like, they drowned him, and he went after them, and he just grabbed his machete, and they killed his mother, Pamela Voorhees, because she was looking after her child. And he came and he went after them, and he tried to kill them, after they did it. So Jason Voorhees was really scary looking. And the remake of the movie, if you haven't seen the remake, it's kind of, in the remake, he kind of looks very scary because he runs like a real human, and it kind of tells the same story like when Pamela Voorhees was killed, when her head was chopped off with a machete. So like Jason Voorhees comes back, and he's dead, but he's nobody can kill him, and he picks up the machete, and he goes after the campers again, and he just runs after them. He kills everyone in the remake, because possibly he kills like some of the people because they were kind of doing really evil things to his mother, so that's why they had to that's why his mom was not there, and so he had to kill them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And in the Freddy vs. Jason movie, he kind of looked really creepy, but yeah, he kind of looked very creepy with the bloodstained machete right there, and looks really nice. And yeah, so if you haven't watched the movies, I recommend you go see the movies. They're really awesome about Jason Voorhees, and he wears a hockey mask as well. Too, because his face is disfigured and it kind of looks mutated, because his face kind of looks mutated and disfigured, so it's pretty cool that he wears a hockey mask like in the remake. The hockey mask has the red stripes on it, very nice, that he painted or something like that, or very nice, And then we have Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Freddy Krueger's story kind of takes place, it takes place like this. In the movie, Freddy Krueger, was going after the Dreamers because they were falling asleep. He goes after Nancy. In the movies, he goes after like a couple of the Dreamers who are asleep. Who fell asleep during that time, and he has like he makes a glove out of blades, and
Andrew, look, pink
he
Yoshi.
it's really nice. And he makes a glove with like all of the blades on it, and he kind of goes after like some of the dreamers who fell asleep. When they were not looking. Freddy Krueger came to life and started haunting them. And so Freddy Krueger in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Uh, in the remake, he was actually pretty. He was really terrible. I mean, in the remake, he didn't even kill anybody. All he did was just he said like the same thing over and over again, and like it gets a little bit boring, from there because Freddy Krueger was actually, supposed to be a very scary villain, but unfortunately, the actor who played him, Jackie Haley, failed at that. He failed at being very scary. Robert Englund was actually a very nice actor. Robert Englund, he was actually pretty creepy. In the new Nightmare movie, he actually is really creepy, and I believe that in the movie, he wears a trench coat. Basically, doesn't look like this, but it kind of has stripes like the green and like he has kind of like the green. He kind of has the green and red stripes again, and he like wears like some of the he wears like some really tall boots as well after he goes after like the sleeper. So after he kills like the sleeper, so that's pretty cool. And in the movie, they just give a lot of the stuff away about Freddy Krueger. First of all, they give away about like how he was burned, because he was arrested, and like he's like facing trial after that, and they find out he's not guilty, and they go after to burn him. Like he's hiding like in a warehouse, and they throw stuff at him, and they burn him, and he kind of screams his old scene. And he's kind of his face kind of looks like this. It kind of looks like this when he was like burned. His face looks very disfigured, and his face kind of looks very disfigured, and it's really cool as well. But yeah, Freddy Krueger in the remake was really he wasn't really that better because like just like Jason Voorhees in Jason X, Jason X wasn't really it kind of takes place in outer space, but that movie was really boring because a lot of people had to like go through this like because they had to watch the movies and then rewatch them again, see what they're about. And so they like, and so they know that this is kind of, and so they know that this is kind of like really boring because you have to watch Jason X over and over again just to get what it's about, the story and everything. But kind of explains the same stuff as New Nightmare. Jason Voorhees gets rebuilt and he is made into like he's like made into a robot. He's made into a cyborg, and his machete is upgraded in the movie. And like because he lost some like body parts and flesh due to like he lost some body he lost some and he lost some body parts and he lost some body parts and flesh due to being killed, and so like he gets upgraded by these campers who are trying to who and like these campers who are trying to study about like they're trying to study about this strange planet. It's very cool. But in the end, a lot of them are killed, and Jason Voorhees just like throws them around, kills them one by one. He chokes them to death, chops their necks off. And like a lot of them are killed. And the same thing. Like in Freddy vs. Jason, he fights like with Freddy Krueger, and Freddy Krueger is very strong right here because he kind of puts like his razor sharp like blades into his eyes, and his eyes bleed, and he because he's kind of bleeding to death, and so he kills Freddy Krueger in the end of the movie. And Freddy Krueger's head can be seen like he's really happy that he died or something like that. Yeah, or like he's really happy that he died or something. Yeah, that's really nice. And it's really nice. These are very nice, and they're They're really spooky and creepy, and if you find them, they're amazing as well too. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you all later.